Hi, I'm Sahad Sankran from Test Everyone. We're asking the Indian government to authorize rapid antigen COVID tests for use at home by ordinary people without the presence of trained medical professionals or labs. Further, we propose that India implement universal testing nationwide. The second wave of COVID-19 has devastated India. Every day there are lakhs of new cases, thousands of people are dying, and tens of thousands are left without access to the treatment they need. Something needs to be done, and fast. Vaccination is the long-term solution to COVID, but in India it's not happening fast enough. It will take many months and likely over a year before enough people are vaccinated in the country. But there is another way forward. Universal testing. The principle is simple. Test everyone. Young, old, symptomatic, especially asymptomatic. If you can catch these cases before they become clusters, you can avoid lockdowns and go back to a normal life without having to worry that people you encounter will carry COVID. If someone has COVID-19, they will be tested. Unfortunately, this is impossible with current RT-PCR testing capacity. Why? Let's assume you have 100 people in Mumbai. They're a cross-section of the city, and our job is to stop COVID spreading among these people. Let's say 10% of these people already have COVID. That's 10 people, and 10% of those cases are symptomatic. That's one person. Now, the state of Maharashtra is currently testing 2% of its population every week, which is a limit of its RT-PCR test capacity. That's 2 tests every week. So, let's say the symptomatic case is RT-PCR tested, and another asymptomatic case is also tested and quarantined. That leaves 8 active asymptomatic cases to go out and spread COVID. Now, if you just tested everyone that week and quarantined all the cases, the virus wouldn't spread. Like I said, this is impossible with RT-PCR tests. We turn instead to rapid antigen paper strip tests. These tests are reliable, effective, and easy to use. All it takes is a nose swab or a throat swab mixed in with the provided buffer solution and dropped onto the provided paper strip. In 30 minutes, you get results. 1 line means negative and 2 lines means positive. These tests can be manufactured in India in large quantities. They can be acquired for as low as ₹50 a test. That's 8 times cheaper than RT-PCR tests today. Now, we've had these tests in India since mid-2020, but the ICMR has not yet approved them for at-home use outside labs and hospitals. This is in large part due to concerns about a high false negative rate that would give COVID carriers the impression that they don't have COVID and would lead to them going out and unknowingly spreading the virus. That false negative rate was thought to be as much as 40%. However, recent evidence shows that COVID is only really infectious when it is present in concentrations that can be detected within 30 RT-PCR cycles. In that range, good rapid antigen tests have a false negative rate of only about 20%. Further, modeling work by Nobel Prize-winning economist Paul Romer shows that even if the false negative rate was as much as 40%, regular mass testing would still be effective in preventing COVID spread. Let's go back to our 100-person example. 10 people have COVID, one of those people is symptomatic. Let's say we want to test everyone using paper strip tests. So first, the symptomatic case is tested using RT-PCR as per existing protocols. Then everyone is paper strip tested. 2 of the 9 active asymptomatic cases are false negatives and are not quarantined. They are free to go out and spread COVID. Let's say in the next week, each of those cases creates 2 additional asymptomatic cases, and between them they create 1 symptomatic case overall. Next week, the symptomatic cases are RT-PCR tested and quarantined, and the entire population is again paper strip tested. 80% of the cases are caught and quarantined, leaving just 1 active asymptomatic COVID case to spread. We've thus reduced the virus massively in just a few weeks. We strongly believe that just a few weeks of this testing would stop the spread of the virus by over 70%. But don't take our word for it, look at the evidence. Last year, the entire country of Slovakia tested its population in just a few weeks using rapid tests and reduced COVID spread by 70%, as can be seen in this write-up in the prestigious scientific publication Science. Trials in the UK and in Canada have shown similar results, and the UK government is already rolling out paper strip testing for its entire population weekly. The US government is similarly trialing universal testing in large cities and is thinking about expanding it nationwide. Everywhere it's tried, universal testing works. In summary, we believe that the Indian government should allow rapid paper strip tests for at-home use and further should implement universal testing for its population. If you'd like to know more about COVID testing and COVID prevention, look at our website, testeveryone.in. If you think more people should know about this, Share this video and our website on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, and other social media and messaging platforms. Finally, if you're convinced and you think the government should allow at-home paper strip testing and should implement universal testing, send this video and our website to your corporator, MLA, Sarpanch, or Member of Parliament today. Thank you.